So, hello, Savik. Good afternoon.
Yes.
Hmm. So, Savik, we are
Hello,
meeting
good
at the
afternoon.
first, and we are meeting at the first time. So, would you like to introduce yourself, Savik?
Yes, definitely. So, hello, I'm Shavik. I work as a IT professional here at a company named Edrosonic. My current job location is in Pune. So, I'm like currently based in Pune, and also the role in which I'm there for Edrosonic is research and innovation engineer. And in the role, I'm currently expected to be a team lead and a developer as well.
Really, it's great. And you, how many years you have work experience? Share something about your work experience. Hmm.
Yes, definitely. So in 2023, when our ninth semester ended, since then I've been enrolled with the IT life, and I have been a part of Edrosonic since then. So it has been 2.5 years, and like from being a fresher, I started my journey here, and I'm continuing as of now as well. So yeah,
That's quite a long time. I think it's 4 years around you have been working. So really, it's
yeah,
great. And right now you are in Pune. So yes,
yes.
share something about your place, Pune. Pune is beautiful city. So I want to know about what is your experience about people, about place. Share something about. Mm,
Right, definitely. So the area we live in is Pashan. It's
Past.
perfectly, yes, it's perfectly contrary to where I used to live for work, which is Mumbai. It was a very happening city. There was buzz around all the time, right? In contrast to that, Pashan is a very low-lying, quiet area which has like greenery around. At
Green.
the night, at the night it's completely
Okay.
quiet in contrast to Mumbai, where we always used to hear honking at all
Hmm.
times. We used to see plane take off, all of that. So
Hmm. Hmm. So I can understand. As we are Jharkhand, so the weather, Jharkhand is special for weather, and it's really very
definitely,
pleasant weather, and people attract about the weather, about the scenario. So you feel might better to staying in Pune. Mm-hmm.
definitely,
A nice weather,
definitely.
a nice working, and people are also helping. Wow, that's great. Hmm.
Yes,
So, so you are working in IT sector. So really, you are too young and you are doing job. So I appreciate
right,
your dedication, your responsibility, and nowadays people are becoming so focused on careers. In earlier, uh, this age, we rarely find the people are focused on career. They are doing job. Hmm. But there is a
certainly.
different work style compared to earlier. Hmm. And nowadays,
Right.
people's works are related to device, mobile phone, computers.
Exactly.
So, what is your experience? Like, how do you enjoy your jobs, and what challenges do you find? Hmm. As works are related to device. So, what is the positive impact, and what is the negative? Some negative issue maybe you find. So, share something about nowadays works style, how it
Definitely.
impacts people. Hmm.
Right. So I would go with the positive part first.
Okay.
Firstly, I'm really grateful. I would acknowledge the fact that making money is very easier nowadays. That
Okay.
I would acknowledge, because people used to work really hard. They used to put in a lot of physical labor at a point, and they used to get very less paid, right, in comparison to what we have today. Today we have a lot of opportunities, right? So those things are there, and another thing would be at such a young age we have less dependency among other things, right?
Yes. Yes.
Like we do not have
Hmm.
a family to take care of. Like my father is still there and he is looking after our whole family, right? So I have a chance, I have a broader horizon to think of what to do, or maybe make the life enjoyable for them as well and for me as well. I have that opportunity. So firstly, I'm grateful for that. And now coming to the some of the negative impacts, I would say it is very mentally straining sometimes. Physically it
mm,
is fine, right? But it's all the usage of the brain, right, all the time. So when we sit for long hours, right, it's very important that we keep our mental health at check, right, at all points. That
yes,
becomes very important because we need to take some time off from the devices, right? Because
yes,
our lifestyle now is like for 9 hours we sit in front of the laptop, and then
yes,
again we fall back to our phones, right? This has become
mm,
our lifestyle lately, which
yes,
is
yes,
not in a good way, right?
yes.
So these are some of the downsides.
Yes, 9 hours is quite long time to sitting in front of devices. Sometimes people feel stress on eyes. Mm.
Exactly.
Feel stress on necks. So somewhere health issue it affects.
Definitely.
What do you think? So how can we um, feel relaxed, and what is the technique we should use so we feel relaxed and do our work enjoyable?
Right.
The
So
techniques
for
are
that,
you. Hmm.
definitely.
Please
So
go
for
ahead.
that, I would, yes, for that, I think that refreshing your mind is necessary because we use the mind mostly, right? So for every weekend, I plan to visit to new places always
Okay.
at the cheapest way possible. Even when I was in Mumbai, right, I used to go out every Saturday, travel through the basic public transport available, through metros, through local, and then I used to walk around, completely walk around. I did not used to take a vehicle. I used to walk around. We can know a lot by just walking around, and it de-stresses us in a way, right? We get to know more people, the culture of the city in a better way when we just walk around. So that is a very good thing to do if we walk around or if we drive through our city and know it better. And I'm always curious. So I always am in awe with new places, new food. So that drives me. And
Yes.
also, yes, and also another thing would be, if we just sit with friends, we have a
Yes.
gathering, right? So
Mm-hmm.
that also replenishes my energy a lot.
Yes, that makes fresh our mind, and it's a
Yes,
good way to take a short break during our
right,
jobs periods. And uh,
definitely,
and while working, we should also take break, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes. It relax.
definitely, definitely.
So you like to hang time with your friend. So what's your hobbies? Hmm. I, I
Yes.
would know about your hobbies. What's your hobbies?
Yes, so definitely. So one of my major hobbies is I am into music. I like playing the guitar and I also sing. I do that since a very long time. I've been a music enthusiast since my college days, and I've been performing live all the time. I've been jamming. So that has been there into my everyday, not even for weekends, for my everyday routine. I do jam for a bit because it is form of a meditation in a way where we do riyaz that clears the mind a lot. So that is one of my major hobbies. Apart from that, in my school days and even in my work days, I try to catch up with this hobby of mine, which is quizzing. When we see these quizzes, right? Like in a Bengali television, we have Dadagiri. In our national television, we have Kaun Banega Crorepati. So
Okay.
there are, yes, there are this particular event is called quizzing. It's about like having the latest know-how of general knowledge, current affairs, everything in general, so that you are well adept with everything that is going on and everything that has been there, like history, geography, everything. So I'm into
Hmm.
that as well. I frame questions for myself. I participate in quizzes. So that is a major hobby for me as well.
Wow, that hobbies are quite productive. It always helps you to get entertainments and acquire knowledge as well. That's really good.
Definitely.
And we feel uh, fresh and nice when we have time to pursue our hobbies. Really, it's a great
Definitely.
hobby. And one thing I want to say, your speaking is quite good. So I want to know, you are from English background or not?
Yes. So, I did my schooling in an ICSE board school. I think that really helps
Okay.
because in ICSE, they lay special emphasis on like how to learn. Even when they complete 12th, an average ICSE person, they'll have knack at speaking in English. So that I think is a big advantage. So ICSE
Hmm.
does that for, and it
Yes.
also develops the ability, and it also develops the ability. We are always encouraged to read books. That
Hmm.
also adds to our insights and helps us, to be at par with the like speaking skills, and it helps our
Yes.
colloquial language as well and the normal speaking skills as well.
Yes, yes. You are in English background, so really it's very helpful about your vocabulary, sentence structure, everything. But about me, I am not English background, and I learn the language on by own. So it's very difficult and challenging for me. Right now, I am having sometimes to be fluent, to maintain our fluency. So you can. So on your school days, you are able to talk in English, speak in English, or after schooling, you get
So
you got. Mhm.
interestingly, when I was in school, I
Yes.
was not that good. And
Okay.
once I wrote an essay, which my English teacher said that he must have copied it from somewhere. How is it so good? So I believe that is a changing arc for me. Then I actually started taking English seriously, and I scored really well in English as well. In my 12th standard, I scored above 90. So I think that was the turning point where I actually took, this language seriously, because I was completely into mathematics and sciences. I did not used to take English seriously, to be honest. I was lagging behind from the others who were actually really good at that point of time. But
Mhm.
then I improved. And also one thing I would like to highlight is I really appreciate your efforts, to learn and come so far. That is very appreciable because
Mhm.
you the task is to navigate as to where to learn from, what would the best materials be for me, right from then. And having the courage to start a YouTube channel completely, that is very appreciated. That is something I really appreciate.
Mhm. Thank you, but it's very challenging for me. And what would you give suggestion about the learner who want to start speaking, and they are like me, not English background, and they have to do all things by their efforts. So any suggestion, how do they be fluent, become fluent their self, what your suggestion?
Right. So that's a journey, right? That's a journey we are about to embark upon. And so that would involve, if say we like something, right? We have interest in anything, let's say geopolitics, we have interest in history. So I would recommend to pick up certain podcasts. That would help. If we are deeply interested in history, then we pick up that podcast which is relevant to us, and then we hear it. Every day we make an habit of like hearing it for half an hour. That would help. Picking up a book and reading it with discipline daily for 10 days. In the COVID time, I had this discipline, and I completed a book for around 2000 pages.
Okay.
It was a
Every day.
combination of, yes,
Hmm.
it was a combination of six books together. It is the Lord of the Rings. It's a very popular trilogy in English folklore, English literature, and it has been also adapted into a movie, which is very successful.
Mm.
So I would
You did a
strongly
lot.
recommend that.
Yes, yes, I can understand. You did also a lot of effort. So really, effort and practice will helpful for us. What happens when we talk general talks? We can stay maintain consistency, but whenever we mm, want to talk about any topic, that times I feel also I stuck, and how can I maintain my consistency while speaking? So that things happens. So yes,
Yes.
I
So
also feel like reading. Yes, please share your opinion. How would I get over this problem?
yes. So first of all, none of us are native English speakers, right? We all have our mother tongue as Bengali or Hindi or something like that. We learn this from the root, right? So the first step is what I thought, what many people face as a problem is they start thinking in their native language, right? Or in Hindi.
Hmm.
Then they think about it, then they translate it to English. And when they're
Yes, yes,
doing that, they don't find words to
yes,
fill
yes.
that.
Hmm.
So the process is to gradually shift the thinking, the bent of mind, into thinking in English words, like thinking of a reply in English completely. That really helps. The day we start, we are adept in that. I think that day it changes for us.
Hmm. But we need vocabulary. How can we speak if we don't have more vocabulary? So,
For
we
yes, for
need
vocabulary,
vocabulary, some sentence knowledge about the sentence structure. Hmm.
definitely.
Yes, yes. I also
For
realize.
that,
Hmm.
yes, for that also, like when we are reading a book, it is very predictive that we are to come, say we are reading 10 pages, we will come up with at least 15 words which we are
Hmm.
not sure of, the
Hmm.
meaning which for which we are not sure of. So we should have a dictionary, we should research upon it, and then think of using it in a sentence,
Yes, 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 yes,
right?
yes.
The next time, this is a way we can
Hmm.
inculcate new vocabulary, new
Ye-
words into
hmm,
our
hmm, hmm, hmm.
daily speaking
Yes, yes.
rituals.
I also followed that method actually, reading something, some topics and some subject, and after reading, I pick up some new words, and I try to make
Yes,
sentence about this, so it will printed on my mind. So really
right,
reading and by practicing no any short method. Yes, effort necessarily we need to do effort. Otherwise, no any short method. I also realized the things.
definitely.
So, and if you want to ask me any, would you like to ask any question? You could ask.
Yes, yes. I would ask you, like, how did you come up with the thought of starting a YouTube channel? Like, what was the thought behind it?
Okay. Um, to be honest, I didn't plan to come on YouTube, start YouTube. I would say it's my destiny. I believe, I believe like it's my destiny that pushed me here because when I started learning English learning, because I am very passionate about this language, so I started learning. But there was a direction. Actually, I had a goal. I wanted to take tuition classes first.
Right,
That purpose I start learning. And first, what I did, I started with my son's books. I read all books, 1, 2 till 7, 6, 7 classes, all books I read, even grammar, maths, everything in English
right,
language. I read all those books, and after that, I gave advertisement for tuition classes. But I didn't find any positive response. Then I thought it's okay. Maybe next year it would be work. I would try next year. Again next year, I tried actually. I made some poster and posted them nearby some schools, government school, private school. But this time also it wouldn't work actually. So I was so
right,
nervous. Mm, and it was really very disheartening for me. Mm.
right,
When I sleep at noon and at night, I woke up suddenly and I was become so emotional. My effort will my all efforts were lost. I didn't do something. So that things always hurt me, and I decided, no, my efforts, I didn't want to wastage my efforts, I have to do some things. And after that, I decided to come on YouTube, start YouTube channel. So I would say it's my destiny. I never been planned, because YouTube is something that is not possible for me, because it's technical, computer, mobile screen. I am not comfortable using all these devices. It's totally new for me. Even started recording, that would I practiced a lot of days. After that, I would succeed. How can I start recording? How can making videos, open YouTube? It was very challenging for me, and sometimes I get frustrated. One button I switch on wrong and totally will disappear. And again, since start, I would do everything, but uh,
Right.
but I succeed. I open, and I I don't know how long I go for, but as I am fascinated about this language, and my goal is to become fluent and learn this language properly. And at the same time, I want to distribute my language. I want to help the people, especially in my locality people, because in
Right.
our area people are not interested about speaking. They don't think as well it is important to speak English. So I want to make them understand, no, it's important. If you go out for job anywhere, it needs, and you feel confident, you present yourself. So I take initiative. That is my purpose, and I am doing a lot of efforts. Sometimes I feel stress on my neck, my eyes, mm, and sometimes I lost as well. How can I maintain my YouTube? How can I maintain my fluency? But I believe I would be succeed. So
Definitely, definitely
this
would. To start it all takes a lot of courage. I've been thinking for so many years to start a YouTube channel for my music, to put
okay.
in some music videos, but I have not been able to successfully do that. To take the first step is the necessary step, because then we keep on taking steps, right? And we also become handy. I think the first time you uploaded a video in YouTube versus what today would be, like there has been a huge like step, right? From then, if you look back and today, so that is what we, if we make conscious decisions which are positive in nature, so I think we are bound to succeed, definitely. And also, yes, that is a very good intent you are putting in the people's mind, because definitely speaking this English, or any of the languages in general, in where like is for the betterment of the cognitive ability of the brain, and also basic communication. Like we travel to a state like Karnataka, right? We
Yes.
don't have Hindi. We don't. They would not know Bengali. So what do we speak of, right? We definitely need a medium. After all, language is just a medium to connect to people, right? To
Yes. Yes.
expand our horizons. To
Hmm.
maybe we are to absorb English literature. That is to have an impact on us. So definitely.
Yes. And I really appreciate you. You give me time for practice English, and it's your contribution is great, because I believe when people learners watch this video, they also encourage themselves and come if in front of with confidently to speak practice with me, or their speaking journey they start. So thank you, Sovik. Thank you very much.